Audio Jungle. 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 Audio
Distinguished guests and partners, friends and colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Well, it's my pleasure to welcome you back to the 6th Huawei Middle East 5G Ecosystem Conference. This is the third time and it has been held during the GITEX, and also it's my honor to continue partnering with you and exploring 5G ecosystem and industry application, which has brought and is still bringing great values for the region. 5G is developing at a much faster pace compared to earlier cellular technologies. Currently, more than 110 5G networks and 800,000 base stations has been deployed globally. Estimated numbers of 5G users worldwide are in exceed of 200 million. 5G has also quickly developed a commercial ecosystem for more than 400 5G devices now. More than 20 suppliers for over 60 5G models has been enabled 140 industry terminals, including 5G enabled AGV, cameras, drones, and also inspection robots. With this enormous ecosystem by September 2020, more than 5,000 5G commercial innovation projects has been implemented in more than 20 industries worldwide, result in 1,000 commercial contracts in industries like port, mining, manufacture, and oil and gas, which is the key sector of Middle East. Middle East is among the world's first wave of 5G market. Currently, 14 commercial 5G networks have been deployed, covering 29 million people with a population of coverage rate over 50%. It's worth to mention that 60% of the world's 5G routers shipments are in this region, supporting the rapid growth of 5G home broadband and enterprise lease line users. 5G enterprise lease line have developed rapidly in Middle East after the second half year. 7 operators have launched the service and it's expected to reach 4,000 lines by end of this year. By leverage of 5G, for the first time, the carriers are able to make a strong breakthrough in industries such as banks, education, hospital, and retails. As one of the key initiatives for 5G lease line development, I am also glad to see in some of the country, the collaboration between carriers and local ISPs is spurring a huge 5G demand and ecosystem growth in the region, also creating win-win situation for all stakeholders. I would like to mention 2 instances. In Kuwait, the government have taken several initiatives to accelerate the digital class and remote education during pandemic. 5G lease line have been selected as the only technology to provide fully connected campus, as well as to enable remote class for 500 schools safely. Also, during the pandemic lockdowns, zero-touch 5G mobile branch were provided by bank sectors for residents. Thanks to 5G's capability for high bandwidth, flexible mobility, and also quick go-to-market. Now, apart from the 5G-based lease line, 5G also bring change to the industry through ecosystem collaboration. In oil and gas vertical, with strategy of digital transformation and efficient improvement, the region oil and gas industry giants are working together for what more connected and intelligent operation. For example, by cooperation with AR helmet, also AI partners, we incubate 5G connected workers scenarios, which is enable the experienced experts to remotely guide on-site workers to perform operation based on the real-time information sent from the site. This can improve the work efficiency of on-site personnel by more than 30%. Another example is from the port, where 5G enables engineers to remotely control the gantry cranes to load and unload containers through integration of the video surveillance and also the PLC suppliers. Here, now one person can control 4 gantry cranes, improve the efficiency by 75%. Believe it or not, we are knocking the door of a new year, 2021, the year that is widely anticipated to mark as a fresh start for the whole planet after this year, the extraordinary 2020. I strongly believe the significant rise of the value of 5G for all business and industry sectors will further proven. Huawei, being a global end-to-end 5G leaders, focused to bring prosperities to people's life, enhance enterprise business to boost countries' economy. We achieve that not only by bringing a most powerful, simple, efficient 5G network, but also by cultivating a strong, inclusive global 5G ecosystem via local partnerships. In the coming session, our distinguished customer and visionary partners will share the latest 5G use cases development and also the 5G new business exploration in Middle East and also globally. Before that, my colleague, Mr. Wang Shu, VP of Carrier Network BG Marketing, will introduce the latest 5G ecosystem development in Middle East.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen, partners and guests. My name is Wang Su, come from Huawei Middle East 5G Ecosystem Program Team. Today, I'm very honored to report the progress of Huawei 5G Ecosystem Plan for the Middle East at this GITEX. When we look back forward, Huawei released the 5G Ecosystem Program 2 years ago. In the initial phase, Huawei relied on the global local ecosystem support, invested resources, made the market research, negotiated with the partners. Up to now, we already developed the 5G-based solutions and applications. With the 5G commercial progress, we together made the 5G into real business in the Middle East market. I'm proud to announce today, some of these solutions even already went to the vertical, achieved the business and social value through efforts of the ecosystem cooperation. Let me to report the progress of our program. In 2 years of program development, Huawei, together with our partners, operators, and the end users, has witnessed the prosperity of the 5G ecosystem base. 5G network connection enhancement has become a reality. After nearly half-year development, the 5G enterprise lease lines have developed rapidly in the Middle East. We are expected to reach the 4,000 lines by the December of this year. 5G virtual industry campus network solution also is now ready to commercial. The slicing, the MEC technology matured and in the trial. 5G, together with the CCTV and AI, makes the full use of the 5G faster, convenient, and guaranteed service capabilities. The cooperation between 5G and cloud-based services also has become a reality. Huawei cloud-based services have the overall VR capability. In Dubai, 5G live broadcast connected the people of UAE and China in the traditional Chinese Spring Festival. Operators from Saudi Arabia and UAE have launched the 5G low-latency PUBG game packages, enrich the business value of the 5G. Industry-oriented 5G applications have also come into reality. With the future research of the Huawei 5G technology solution for the Industry Revolution 4.0, we have verified some 5G industry-enhanced services and went to the commercial in Saudi Arabia and Kuwait. Here, I'm proud that all of these kind of realities have been achieved with the support of our ecosystem program. In the past 6 months, our most pleasant change is that our 5G ecosystem capabilities are gradually shift from the lab to the field and the real scenario in the industry vertical. 5G lease lines enable the 5G connection capabilities to enter the industry. Application partners and operators in these scenarios realize the industry value. In Kuwait, UAE, Saudi Arabia, and Oman, we work with industry partners such as the financial services, online education partners, and the medical epidemic prevention partners to leverage the 5G fast and low-cost connection capability, improved service quality, and the digitalization. Beyond the connectivity, the 5G campus solution architecture enables the high security and virtual private resources to be applied to the port, the oil field, and the mines. And applications the computing power to the edge, transform the entire production system to the industry. Our partner and customers have started the verification in the real scenario. And the most important, we and the partners go directly to production scenario in the various industries to directly transform the existing processes, operations, and equipment. AI-based 5G video surveillance greatly improves the device and the personnel security. The AR technology carried by the 5G implemented the predictive device maintenance and improvement the device running efficiency. The production equipment reconstructed by the 5G low latency features make remote and automatic control a reality. All these values support the digital transformation of the industry, greatly reduce the risk and the cost, improve the production efficiency as well. Our partners have started the on-site verification with the carriers and industry partners. The 5G value achievement is harnessing across the industry. Our guest will introduce some achievements and progress later. Every ecosystem meeting, I will explain the Huawei original intention of this 5G ecosystem program. We are determined to build an open, value-oriented, and diverse ecosystem platform. It will enable the scalable connections between the knowing partners and the customers, but also provides a medium for the unknowing parties to connect with each other. In the Middle East, since 2018, Huawei has been continuously investing on the 5G ecosystem and industry applications incubation. We have set up 2 open labs to build an open platform. as well as invested in dedicated personnel and funds. Finally, I want to emphasize that Huawei is not only a vendor, but also rely on the 5G commercial capabilities, the end-to-end network, the state-of-the-art technology strengths Huawei jointly with our partners to incubate the B2C, B2H, and B2B use cases in the 5G, include the cloud VR, video, gaming, motion vision, industry AR, remote collaboration, mobile inspection, and so on. All these applications have already added value or are starting to add value in the Middle East as per the industry requirements. 5G now transfer the business value and the society value into reality, began to harvest the benefit to the industry and the society. We are truly explore a 5G sustainable development route with operators and partners in various industries to build a 5G commercial success and build a full connected world together. At last, thank you again for your coming. Then I will give time and stage to our ecosystem partners. I wish you a wonderful time here. Thank you.
After the 5G was launched in June 2019 in STC Kuwait, we immediately start thinking about how to use technology with our client in B2B or enterprise user. So we designed the 5G dedicated access as a new technology to serve the B2B customers, and we announced it in GITEX 2019. The biggest challenge so far that has been the limited touch channel or point to our enterprise customer due to the lockdown over more than 4 months. However, we are trying our best to make it accessible for enterprise users. Kuwait is a purely or typically EMBB market, which has a DOU on monthly average around 60 GB per user, which is one of the highest in the world. So 5G came to satisfy the need of the SMEs and the large customer. SMEs are using dedicated access as a primary link, which give them the best speed and best service to perform their operation. In large or big enterprise, it is used as both. You can use it primary link or a backup link. And in both sector, it was very successful journey with our client. The number of complaints was 0, which is it's a real successful product in the market. Part of our job is understanding our customer and client. The banking sector has a variety of demands, including the provision of ATM and cash services during the pandemic as part of their CSR responsibilities. STC Kuwait was a real support to banking industry during the pandemic, supporting them to bring ATM and other banking services to the community. 5G dedicated access, it's a mandatory technology to run a mobile branch for banking industry. It include three types of services: ATM transaction, remote assistant, and surveillance, which mean the uplink necessary need to be higher than 20 MBs. STC Kuwait, together with Huawei, provide the necessary end-to-end solution with the best 5G network with assured quality of the service. Together, we have fully demonstrated advantages of the mobility, the fast TTM of the 5G dedicated access product. Besides connectivity, as one of the most important ICT enablers in the market, we are expanding the business to key industry verticals of oil and gas by leveraging our state-of-art 5G structure. Generally speaking, 5G and ICT technology will enable the smart campus in three phases. Step one, it's almost zero, actually zero cabling. Step two, it depends on the artificial intelligence capability. Step three, the fully digitalized future. As a joint innovation initiative, recently we finished the oil well surveillance live POC based on 5G dedicated access connectivity, which was highly appreciated by our client. As of the commercial deployment, we will bring mobile edge computing to enable data security and more scenarios based on artificial intelligence features such as parameter security, behavior analysis, and other on services. We need to understand the industry before the so-called digital transformation. Our experience starts from the IT system of the specific industry and generally expand the operator technology. We believe the ecosystem is also a key factor for the 5G plus industry. Since the beginning of the 5G launch, we have been trying to cooperate with the local and global partner to bring more state-of-the-art products to Kuwait market.
Hello everyone, I'm Christian Salvatori and I'm the Chief Technology Officer of Brokesia. I'd like to talk about how 5G enables high effectiveness in remote collaboration in different industry sectors. As Brokesia, we devise innovative software solutions for remote collaboration since 2014, making use of augmented reality for Industry 4.0 and in the healthcare sector. Our software allows to address many business needs and is designed to be used with smart glasses with the advantage of leveraging a wearable technology that permits to work hands-free. Our goal is to make the best use of functional advantages that are typical of wearable devices, such as the miniaturization of the technology and the ability to perform normal daily tasks while keeping your hands free, to allow enterprises to cooperate with their teams anywhere in the world, optimizing the cost and the time needed for performing their activities. I'd like to introduce to you a couple of our solutions: BView for collaboration and remote assistance, and BStep for designing digital workflows and execute them via smart glasses. And to do so, I show you a couple of videos starting from BView. And now B step.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Let's talk about the challenges that have been faced by enterprises during the pandemic period that we are all living and how they've been addressed by BView, such as high travel cost when flying experts, time to respond on site and intervene to solve problems or to perform activities, maintaining social distancing. With BView, we can address all those challenges by enabling remote assistance, allowing training on the job, knowledge transfer, providing support during maintenance activities, and more. Hence, the tangible benefits provided by BView are, for instance, downtime reduced from days to minutes, 70% in travel cost saves for both expert and suppliers, 90% of people using BView to ensure social distancing in manual activities where more than one person otherwise would be involved. Let's continue talking about the challenges that have been faced by enterprises during the pandemic period and now how, in this case, they've been addressed by B step. High travel cost when flying experts, inability to travel, again maintaining social distancing. With B step, we can address all those challenges by allowing to perform inspections, quality checks and controls, providing training, commissioning of new plants, scheduled maintenance activities, and more. Hence, the tangible benefits provided by B steps are, for instance, 95% of human error reductions, 70% in travel cost saves, 90% of people using B step to ensure social distancing. Now, I'd like to outline some use cases in the oil and gas sector that are being addressed via the use of BView, such as commissioning of new equipment in plant and carrying out security inspections when only one non-expert technician, that can be anyone that is available, is being deployed in the field and can be guided in performing the activities. Other examples are carrying out quality control and checks, as well as technical inspections in the production plants. Finally, BView is being used to provide remote assistance and carrying out remote maintenance activities. So, why 5G? Because of its capabilities, 5G provides better quality compared to other technologies, including high bandwidth, ultra low latency, massive connections, and importantly, continuous coverage, while being private and secure. At Brocasia, we have known the importance of 5G during COVID-19, since we were asked to support in providing home assistance to chronic patients who could not move or travel, avoiding going to hospital to perform routine checks or to provide assistance as well monitoring patients from remote. We needed also to display visual information, rich of data, for instance, 3D or augmented reality images, which can be stored in the smart glasses and needs to be fed in real time. It was quite challenging, and the remote communication was key to the success. Thanks to 5G and its capabilities, we successfully achieved the high-performing communications and the view of video streaming in Full HD or 4K in real time. The challenges were thus overcome. Along with Huawei, we have started a project in the Middle East with one of the most important oil and gas company in the region, where Huawei is deploying a 5G infrastructure and Brocasia solutions are leveraging it for enabling remote collaboration with the use of smart glasses. Finally, an overview of our customer base across the world, which span across many different sectors, starting from the oil and gas to the healthcare, to the energy, to the telecom, and more. Thank you for your attention.
Hello everyone, this is Basil Al-Dosri. I'm the Chief Executive of Takamul Smart Technology, a digital transformation enabler based in Al Khobar, Saudi Arabia. I'm happy to be with you today, and I'd like to thank our friends in Huawei for giving us this opportunity to present a case study that we're working on to bring in augmented reality technology to the energy sector with the help of 5G technology. To give you a little bit of a brief about Takamul and what we do in the Saudi market, Takamul is focused on providing or mastering 3 business activities: Takamul Digital, Takamul Insights, and Takamul Industry 4.0. With Takamul Digital, we are basically consulting and working with our customers to deliver web and mobile solutions as well as enterprise software. In Takamul Insights, we focus on making use of data analytics or big data analytics, machine learning, and business intelligence. With Takamul Industry 4, that's a newly created division, we really focus on emerging technologies, and one of the things that we are focusing on is industrial augmented reality, and we're going to be talking about this in more depth. I must say that Takamul has a unique partnership platform in which we work with STC, Huawei, Realware, the manufacturer of the famous head-mounted device that's made for industrial augmented reality, as well as other partnerships that we're proud of, like our strategic partnership with IoTech, an AI-focused company that's based in Dubai, Silicon Oasis, and elsewhere. To come to the main subject, industrial AR has been gaining very good momentum recently, and one of the main drivers of the industrial AR coming to the energy sector and other manufacturing industry is the fact that 5G has come to the picture. And 5G is a true enabler of applications that are bandwidth intensive, applications that can that require instant feedback and instant interaction. So with this business case, we're proud of a pilot project and that is being implemented and being deployed in Saudi Arabia, in which we work with Huawei to read data and statistics from an AI-powered predictive maintenance platform, the Process Hub, provided by our partners IoTech through a 5G LTE network all the way to a head-mounted device. This solution brings in many technologies together. All are meant to be, or all are part of the Industrial Revolution 4.0, augmented reality, 5G as the backbone or the network backbone, and an AI-powered platform to undergo predictive maintenance. This project is going to be the start of a strategic partnership between Takamul, IoTech, Saudi Telecom, STC, and Huawei. With this solution, we consult and we design and we implement an end-to-end product, and we help customers operate it and keep it alive. The main benefits of this solution is that it helps organizations, especially in the oil and gas sector and the energy sector, take their safety measures to the next level, become more efficient in what they do, help them in knowledge transfer and in operations as well. The use cases are many, and we have been focused on this to turn engineers in the field into super engineers so that they can do more with what they have today just by having a solution as such. We believe that this solution is going to be evolving, and it's going to grow bigger, and it's going to address more needs of customers in the kingdom and the region. And we are more than happy of this partnership and collaboration with Huawei. Thank you very much, and best of luck with GITEX 2020.
Hello, my name is Cesar Lopez. I am CEO and co-founder of Dayton.com. At Dayton.com, we specialize in artificial intelligence and computer vision applications at large scale. And we're also a proud partner of the Huawei network. Today, I want to talk to you a little bit about 5G monetization and AI, framed as new opportunities for mobile network operators. So when you consider the type of frameworks and partnerships that 5G services require, it's important to understand several things about 5G in general. First of all, there is the advantage of the slice-based connectivity and the type of applications that being able to take a network like 5G and being able to separate it via slices, it allows a certain amount of services that weren't available via 4G connections or just regular connections. And of course, this includes stuff like on-demand connectivity, virtual reality applications, and the rest of it. The next side of this, as it relates to 5G services, has to do with fixed services, partner-enabled management of the 5G network, and of course M2M, IoT, and a particular term that we use quite a bit, which is AIoT, which means artificial intelligence of things. So we're going to cover a little bit today some of the applications that both Dayton.com and Huawei are building together for the Middle East market. So the main difference when you look at 5G type of applications versus 3G and 4G is that the applications around mobile network operators in 3G and 4G were essentially all based on one device, the cellular phone. In the 5G world, we're looking at a much wider scale of devices that are going to be interconnected in very innovative and creative ways. So we have in 5G world, we have everything from surveillance, CCTV, on-scale gaming, droning, vehicle management, and general house smart appliance, and so on. And 5G actually enables these applications in a much more massive scale than ever before. This also changes quite a bit the architecture, the general architecture of how this technology services, 5G technology services are enabled. Because we used to be the amount of devices that used to do the processing was very cloud and data center oriented. But now we're looking at other layers of abstraction for the enablement of 5G and AI type of services, where we're not only including data center, cloud type of setup, but also nodes closer to the edge, and of course the extreme edge, which are devices that are coming on the drones, on the vehicles, and so on. And this is actually enabled by the appearance of 5G. So one needs to keep into account that the majority of these billions of IoT devices are going to be wireless, and this is going to be run via 5G. And a significant number of these devices will be mobile, biometric environmental sensors, vehicles, drones, wearables, and smart devices. And it's also true that most of these sensors will eventually have cameras on them. We'll be explaining why this is important in just a little bit. So as an example of this type of devices that are going to be connected and managed through 5G, we include things like drones, and we're trying to create smarter drones around 5G, smarter robots, smarter robot personnel, smarter cameras and CCTV system, smarter fleets, and most of all, smarter inspections enabled by 5G. Now, this also demands a complete redistribution of the network architecture. And it's not just the fact that you now have a near perfect connectivity to these devices, but it's also a fact that once you start implementing 5G into the schemas, now you have to look at the different type of architecture. An architecture that is not so much cloud-oriented, but it's something that we call intelligently distributed type of architecture, where you have edge devices, and you have cloud devices, and then you have in the middle of that fog devices that are intercommunicating with them with very low latency, as 5G provides, and it's giving a new level of data feedback mechanism that is very, very important for AI applications. And of course, when you combine that tendency with the idea that there's going to be sensors everywhere, what we call currently Internet of Things, and then you also combine that with artificial intelligence as such, which are, in our definition, is essentially a system that is taught. It's not a system that is programmed. It's a system that we teach how to recognize certain patterns, but it's not necessarily a system that is programmed. So the combination of these three elements gives us an entirely new landscape of applications for mobile network operators when they have the ability to build AI, specifically trainable AI, and also they have the availability of a very good performing network such as 5G. So in terms of monetization of 5G, we believe that AI services is going to provide a huge amount of potential and factual monetization for mobile network operators as it relates to 5G. But this also changed a little bit the schema of how services are provided by the telco operators. Because from a telecom's perspective, it's important to understand that 5G is not only going to be about the development of a brand new radio interface or a brand new spectrum, but also it has to be framed in such a way that it's an end-to-end integration and convergence of all the network segments with so many varied wireless and optical technologies. And then you're going to have to combine that with massive cloud, edge computing, and storage infrastructures. So as long as the telcos understand that the implementation of 5G creates new sources of AI-related services, and they also understand the implications that this has in terms of the network, in terms of the processing, then we expect mobile network operators in the Middle East to do extremely well with the monetization of 5G. So what telco operators have started to understand here in the Middle East, and some of them are applying this principle really, really well, is an understanding that 5G becomes the main enabler for artificial intelligence applications, because it provides everything in terms of connectivity, bandwidth, low latency, and everything that is necessary to actually enforce, and it's necessary to actually create and deploy artificial intelligent systems. And we'll give you some examples of what exactly is it that some telcos are doing in the region. So the way we see it and what we've been noticing is that MNOs can generate revenue via business-to-business type of exchange, where companies can quickly query a specific service from an operator and pay for it in real time. So as opposed to just paying for network and bandwidth, we're starting to see that the telco operators, when they start implementing AI services, that they're able to offer information services, prediction services, AI, computer vision type of services, and charge for the API integration or for the service itself of whatever AI was being implemented. And of course, being in control of the network, having implemented 5G, that gives mobile network operators a quite a special, cutting edge both on the technology and competitive advantage that allows them to monetize quickly on this strategy. There's also another characteristic around 5G, which is the capacity of 5G of providing network slicing, which allows multiple virtual slices that support different configurations of the 5G network depending on use case scenarios. Because there might be some use cases where bandwidth is more important than latency, and there might be other use cases where latency is king. So, because 5G enables to build one physical infrastructure, but create different conditions of the network based on the slice and the applications, this also allows a lot of quite interesting AI applications that were possible before on a 4G or 3G network. So of course, Dayton.com's specialty is that we build artificial intelligence systems and we deploy them through APIs. And most of our customers are actually telco. And as such, we've engaged in a very, very productive conversation and association with Huawei. And we've implemented some of the most exciting applications on artificial intelligence here in the region together. And part of our work as it relates to the telco operators is also to collaborate with them to be able to hunt for AI-based monetization opportunities for them in the 5G era. Because of course, 5G is quite new, and the network operators and Huawei and Dayton.com, we're all still figuring out what the potential monetization strategy can be on that. So we do have a series of rule set that we tend to give to our telco partners in terms of how to find appropriate monetization opportunities as it relates to AI. We are convinced that video analytics, computer vision, and artificial intelligence is absolutely going to be one of the first and most revenue-generating 5G applications and use cases for telcos. And this is already being proven here in this market. So some of the most exciting applications around AI and 5G that we're building together with Huawei and our telco partners includes things like video surveillance and analytics in real time. Things like personal management in real time. Also some examples like remote control and management of machines, and cloud robotics with process automation. And we provide telcos with a particular software package called Inside AI. And Inside AI, we like to say that it's one of the world's most advanced computer vision APIs. And Inside AI behaves beautifully on a 5G network. I'll give you some examples. When telco operators adopt Inside AI, then now they have a system that could do on video feeds and pictures. It could do object detection. It could do behavior detection. It could do identification of people's and vehicles' behaviors, and any kind of inferences made from visual data. Telcos can deploy this as a cloud service, but they can also offer the assistance to end customers to deploy it on-premise, being very easily integrated to the end customer's current applications because it's fully implemented as an API. So let me walk you through some of the applications that are being used right now through the collaboration of telco operators of Inside AI. And this includes much varied type of applications. One of the most exciting applications relates to an implementation in port and container management, where we install the system in such a way that a computer vision system has the capacity of reading and doing OCR, which is optical character recognition, on the containers, and it can assist world-class, very large ports to make sure that the entire operation of the port is managed correctly. It could do things like container damage detection, OCR on the license plates of the container itself, and it can monitor the entire operation of a port. Some telcos in the region have also been investing in drone-powered services. And drone-powered services is really about the data more than the drones. And of course, through a 5G network, the drones become easier to manage, but the data coming from the drones can also be processed via computer vision techniques like the ones offered by Inside AI, enabling a whole bunch of new applications in terms of drone-powered services. And there's already several telcos in the region actively using Inside AI for their own drone-powered applications. And this includes things like traffic management, face recognition on the drones themselves, general city analytics, infrastructure analytics, analysis for civil engineering type of applications, for surveillance and security applications, and so on. Huawei and Dayton.com and telco operators in the regions have also been collaborating to implement AI-based applications for the oil and gas industry with very impressive results. This includes applications in upstream analytics in oil rig analytics, in HSE compliance, in PPE compliance, in security and surveillance of all the vehicles inside of oil gas facility, and so on. The applications for oil and gas, for inside AI, artificial intelligence, and 5G combined are actually quite powerful and boundless. Some of the region's largest oil and gas companies are already collaborating with telcos, Datacom, and Huawei to build some exciting AI applications. Combining 5G, CCTV, and inside AI, telco operators are being able to offer to their end customers the capability of doing real-time PPE compliance, to check for helmets, check for masks, for vests, check for any necessary gear or equipment that workers and field personnel need to have in order to ensure their own safety and security. Telcos are offering in the region to their end customers the capacity of doing emotion and demographics estimation in the real time. And this has applications for the hospitality industry, for the tourism industry, and for any kind of industry where customer emotion and demographics is an important data point for their decision-making process. We're also collaborating with telcos to allow telcos to offer license plate recognition and vehicle recognition services both on cloud and on-premise. This has been widely successful, and this also includes license plates that are from the region, including license plates from KSA, UAE, Kuwait, and the rest of the countries in the region. Using the combination of 5G and the inside AI system, telcos are now offering weapons detection algorithms that connect the data coming from CCTV and have the capacity of detecting any kind of surveillance or security real-time alert, weapons detection, loitering detection, and any kind of other behavior that might be of risk. This can be done in large scale and is currently being offered from some of the telco operators through our collaboration in the region. Inside AI plus 5G is allowing telco operators to offer more than 30 use cases of AI and computer vision applications to the end customer. And it's all sorts of further applications that we don't have the time to cover here. Things like real-time, real state evaluation through computer vision, real-time damage assessment, better operation of fleet management, better operation of taxis, of surveillance vehicles, better operation for the retail industry, oil and gas, and so on and so forth. The applications are really limitless, and we're incredibly happy with our collaboration with Huawei and our telco partners. And some of the most exciting applications in the world are being currently applied here in the Middle East. Thank you for your time today. If you have any questions, queries, or comments, feel free to write me up at the email shown on the screen. Thanks again.